Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I hope that this video finds you all doing amazing, and I hope each and every one of you are doing very well. Guys, if you are new here, my name is Mia and I absolutely love making home decor that is budget friendly, and I do all sorts of DIYs from farmhouse to modern to boho to you name it. I really like to go into everything. But yeah, guys, so today I have for you 3 spring DIYs, and they are super easy to come together and they turn out very beautiful. And for the first DIY here, I'm going to be using this wooden frame that I had took off of a canvas. Off of a canvas from Dollar Tree, and now I am just going to be distressing it with some brown paint. Here's what it looks like, nice and distressed. And now I am going to be taking these little mini buckets that you can find at Dollar Tree, and I am just going to be putting them down there. I was kind of playing with it for a while to see how I would like to put them, because originally I was going to hang the both of them, one at the top, one at the lower end, and I didn't end up doing that. I ended up hanging one at the top, and then I hot glue one at the bottom, giving it that like it's falling illusion. And so I end up doing that, and you'll see exactly how I do everything step by step. But to hang the bucket, I just take a thumbtack and I just push it in, and it holds it really well. These buckets are not heavy at all, so it's really good. It's really good. And then I just take some hot glue for the bottom one, and I just hot glue it down to the bottom. So taking some floral foam now, I am just going to cut them down to size, and I'm going to place 2 pieces in each bucket, well, 1 and 1 for each bucket. And then I am just going to arrange some flowers in there from what I have in my stash. And you can put whatever else you want in here, just greenery if you'd like, whatever you like really down in there. So that is what I do now. So once I finally decide on where I want the other bucket, I then take this chalk writer tag, and you can find these in a pack at Dollar Tree. And then I'm gonna take the chalk writer, and I am just gonna write flowers 25 cents. And the last step for this DIY, I will then take some little ribbon that came with the buckets, and I'm just gonna make a little bow for the top of the tag. And here is how it turned out, you guys. I really love how this turned out. I just love how it looks and how the bucket looks in the bottom. It is just super cute laying there. And this piece was really easy to make, you guys, and everything was from Dollar Tree, and you get such a beautiful piece. Please let me know what you think of this DIY. And yeah, you guys, I really love it. Alright guys, and before I jump right into the next DIY, I just want to say that I am really excited that today's video is in collaboration with all of these lovely, beautiful, talented ladies, the Fab Four and friends, and I am super excited to be joining them, and I cannot wait to see what all of the other ladies have come up with. So I will be having their links in my description box. That way you can go over and check out their channels and see what they have created for this collab. And yeah, you guys, these ladies are super talented and they make very beautiful work. So I hope that you will go over and check them out. And thank you to Camaro for having me join in this month. It is truly appreciated. And yeah guys, so I hope that you will go on over and check them out. But without further talking, let's jump right into the second DIY. So for this next DIY, I'm going to be using this snowman that I had made for winter time. And I am just going to remove the scarf and the arms, and then I'm just going to give it a really nice 2 to 3 coats of white paint, covering the face and buttons and the top black hat. And then let that dry really well, and that will be the first part. Okay guys, now that that is nicely painted, I am going to take a pencil and a straight edge, and I'm just going to make some lines down the whole sign, 2 lines, creating a shiplap effect. And then I'm going to take my finger and I'm just going to rub it onto those lines and smudge it out with my finger. And you will see that that makes it look 10 times more better. It makes it look really realistic rather than just leaving it as it is. And I'll show you what that looks like when it is rubbed and when it is not, so you can kind of see what I am talking about. Now guys, I'm going to take some burlap ribbon and I am just going to place a little bit of hot glue down to the back, and then I'm just going to run that across the front. And this is just for decoration. You don't have to put this if you don't want. Now guys, I already used my Cricut to spell out the word hello, and I am just going to cut those out and place them down one by one, going on the sign. Another alternative that you can do to create the word, you can use some of Dollar Tree's sticker letters, and they do have some big sticker letters that are in black as well in their craft section, so that will be a good option as well. But for now, I'm just going to stick these on. And here we have our word on. And now what I am going to do, you guys, I am going to take this bucket from Dollar Tree, and I am going to hot glue it down to the bottom of the sign. And actually I don't end up hot gluing it down because it didn't quite hold as I wanted it to. So what I did was I ended up drilling 2 holes on either side of the bucket and 2 holes on either side of the sign, and with that I was able to put a string through the bucket and then to the back of the sign and then just tie it off, and that is much better than gluing it down because it really didn't want to stick. So I do recommend putting the string through there so that it can be really nice and sturdy. But once I do that, then I hot glue down some floral foam down to the bottom of the bucket, and then I just arranged some flowers in there that I had in my stash. And you can put whatever flowers in here, obviously make it your style and whatever you like. So I go ahead and do that. So as you can see here, guys, you can see where I drilled the holes, and I would just put some string through there and tie it off in through the sign, and that will hold it really nice and secure. And I'm not worried about how it's messed up in the bottom there because the bucket is going to cover it. But yeah, the glue just wasn't working, so I decided to do that. And you do notice that the lighting, it keeps going from night to day, and that is because I took 2 days to do this sign because I really, as I said, I was trying to let the glue dry and see if it worked, but since it didn't, so I just drilled in the holes. So yeah, just do that and then tie it off in the back, and you have a really nice and sturdy bucket. Now guys, I'm just taking some Mod Podge and I am going to go over the letters, and that is because since this is going to be sitting outside, I just want it to be really nice and secure. So I just go ahead and do that, and if you want, you can put it throughout the whole entire sign. I just put it over the letters just to make sure they don't come off, and that is all I do there. And then what I do next is I make a little really nice and fluffy bow using the same burlap ribbon that I put at the top there. And then once I do that, I decided that it just needed a little bit more color at the top, so I do end up going in with some green ribbon from Dollar Tree, and all I do is just hot glue some of that down to the top, on top of the burlap ribbon, not on the bow or anything, just on the top of the ribbon that's put down there at the top. And that is all I do for this sign, you guys, and it is completely done. Alright guys, and here is the final look at the sign. I really love how this turned out, you guys. I really love it. It turned out absolutely beautiful. Please let me know what you think of this DIY down in the comments. But yeah guys, I have it right on my porch and it looks absolutely beautiful. And even better, it's amazing that I got to recycle the snowman. So I really love that. And yeah guys, please let me know what you think of this DIY. Okay guys, so for the final DIY for today, I'm going to be using 2 of these Dollar Tree frames, and I am just going to remove the backing and the paper And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking some florals of my choice, and I'm going to just place it down into the glass and then put the paper back in. But I'm going to flip the paper that's in there. I'm going to flip it over to the back side so that it's on the white side. And I have this pink flower that I chose, but then I end up not using it because it has a budge at the bottom and it's not really letting me put the backing back on. So I had to switch flowers, and I was switching flowers for a while, trying to figure out what is flat enough so that I can press down into the frame. And I keep switching flowers and switching flowers, and I end up putting a leaf because that is rather flat and that looks really nice. But then I also put a purple flower that was pretty flat enough to go in, but then I end up breaking one of the glasses trying to put the backing back on. But you guys will see every step that I do. It's really self-explanatory and it is really easy to do and turns out absolutely beautiful. So here I am with the purple flowers that do end up fitting, but I break the glass as I mentioned, and I have just tried so many flowers but it just wasn't fitting in. It had sort of a budge at the bottom where the stem comes in, so I just ended up using this purple one, and this is how it would have looked if the glass didn't break, and that is very beautiful. And guys, honestly, I do still like it how it was after the glass broke, I mean, because it gives it sort of a 3D effect and the flower is popping out of the frame, which is really cute too. So either way, I love how it came out. Guys, I am just cracking up because the way I stood there in shock is super funny. I am just like staring at it like, oh my god, I only had 2 of these frames and now 1 broke. So don't panic, we are just going to hot glue down the purple flower onto the white backing, and then we're just gonna put it into the frame as normal, and it turns out super cute, you guys. It gives it a 3D effect, which I honestly love, and I love how it turned out. So yeah, I hope you do too, and yeah guys, I really love how it turned out either way. So now for the last step, I am going to place in some little a little date at the bottom there, as you see, and I just cut that out from a Dollar Tree calendar, and I am going to place another one into the other frame, and that will be it, you guys. And this is the final look at these, and I absolutely love how they turned out. And please let me know what you think of this DIY, you guys. I really love it, and it's just super simple and beautiful. Everything is from Dollar Tree, and honestly, you guys, I like the purple one more than the green leaf one, so that is a plus for the broken glass. But anyway, I really love how these turned out. Please let me know what you think of them, and yeah guys, please let me know which one was your favorite from today, and don't forget about the collaboration for this video, and check out all the lovely ladies in my description box below. I will have all of their links so you can check them out. And yeah guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope you would consider subscribing. I would love to have you, and please give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you guys all on the next one. Bye.